Feeling overwhelmed or like you've lost your way? It's never too late to take control and make a fresh start. In today's video, we'll guide you through 7 simple steps to reset your life in just 7 days. Whether you're looking to get organized, regain your focus, or simply feel more energized, these tips are perfect for anyone over 60 ready to embrace 2025 with confidence. Meet John, a 67-year-old retiree who had been feeling like he was stuck in a rut. After years of working and raising a family, he found himself overwhelmed with clutter, disorganization, and a lack of purpose. His days were blending together, and he knew something had to change. But where could he start? Sound familiar? If you've ever felt like life has gotten off track, John's story will hit home. With a little guidance, John decided to take control. In just 1 week, he was able to declutter his home, create a new daily routine, and reconnect with his passions. It wasn't about making huge, impossible changes. John took small, manageable steps, and by the end of the week, he felt more energized, organized, and focused. You'll see how John implemented each of these 7 steps and how they helped him reset his life. From organizing his finances to improving his health, these practical tips are designed to fit into any lifestyle and can be done in just 7 days. Do you have a story like John's? Maybe you've been feeling like it's time to reset your life too. We'd love to hear about it. Share your experience in the comments below. If you're ready to take the first step toward your own reset, be sure to hit that like button. Share this video with someone who could use a fresh start, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on living your best life after 60. The first step in resetting your life is to declutter your space. It may seem like a small task, but creating a clean, organized environment can have a huge impact on how you feel and how your day unfolds. Start small, perhaps with your kitchen counter, your bedside table, or your living room coffee table. Choose an area that you use daily and begin by clearing away any items that don't serve you or bring you joy. For example, John decided to start with his living room. It had become a place where items, old magazines, unused electronics, and even piles of unopened mail had started to accumulate. It felt overwhelming just looking at it. So John set aside an hour and decided to tackle one section at a time. He began by sorting through the mail, throwing away what he didn't need, and organizing the rest into folders. Next, he went through the pile of magazines and donated those he no longer needed. Within an hour, his living room was much cleaner, and he immediately felt a sense of relief, like a weight had been lifted. This decluttering didn't just clear up his physical space, it cleared up his mind too. When you eliminate the clutter around you, it's easier to focus and feel more in control. Decluttering also creates a sense of accomplishment, which can motivate you to keep going. If you want to reset your life, start by creating a calm, organized space where you can relax and think clearly. Remember, this doesn't need to be done all at once. Take it step by step, and before you know it, you'll notice the positive shift in how you feel. What area of your home would you declutter first? Tell us in the comments. We'd love to hear what you plan to tackle first and how it makes you feel. But the next tip is one that will help you reclaim your time and get your day on track. A simple routine can do wonders for grounding your day and helping you feel more in control. It doesn't have to be complicated. Just starting with a few basic habits that set the tone for your day can make a huge difference. A routine brings structure, which can reduce stress and help you accomplish more with less effort. John knew that after decluttering, he needed to establish some sort of routine to keep the positive momentum going. He decided to start small with a morning routine. Every day, he set aside 10 minutes just for himself before the rest of the day began. He started with some light stretching, followed by a cup of tea while he looked out the window, taking a moment to reflect and breathe. On days when he had more time, he'd go for a short walk around the block. This simple routine helped him feel more centered and prepared for whatever the day might bring. The key is consistency. It's not about doing a lot of things in the morning, but making time for a quiet, peaceful moment before diving into the demands of the day. This routine became a grounding part of John's life, giving him a sense of calm before the day's busyness. Whether it's stretching, journaling, reading, or even just enjoying your coffee in silence, find what feels best for you and stick with it. Starting your day with a routine not only improves your focus and mood, but also builds momentum for the rest of your day. It doesn't need to be long. Just a few minutes to ground yourself can make all the difference. Do you have a morning routine? What does it look like? Let us know in the comments below. Next, we're going to talk about something you can do today to boost your health and feel better right away. Taking care of your body is essential for resetting your life. It's not about making drastic changes, but incorporating small, manageable actions that benefit your health. Whether it's moving more, eating better, or focusing on mental well-being, prioritizing your health can give you more energy, improve your mood, and help you feel clearer and more focused. For John, the key was to start with something simple, a daily walk. He'd been meaning to get outside more, but it always felt like there wasn't enough time, so he set a goal walk for 15 minutes each day, no excuses. In just a few days, he noticed a huge difference. His energy levels increased, his mood improved, and he felt mentally sharper. Not only did the walk help his physical health, but it also gave him time to reflect and enjoy the fresh air, creating a sense of calm to start his day. If you're not into walking, there are plenty of other small actions you can take. A short yoga session, stretching, or even a few deep breathing exercises can work wonders for your body and mind. Eating a balanced meal is another easy step. Try to include more fruits, vegetables, and whole foods to fuel your body and feel better each day. Remember, prioritizing health doesn't mean you need to make drastic changes overnight. Focus on the basics and slowly build on them. A little exercise, better food choices, and taking care of your mental health can go a long way in making you feel more energized and ready for anything. What's one thing you do for your health every day? Share with us in the comments below. Up next, how to take control of your finances in just 1 week. Managing your finances is one of the most empowering steps you can take to reset your life. A clear financial plan provides peace of mind and helps you stay in control of your future. You don't need to be an expert to get started. Just a few simple actions can make a big difference. John knew that to really take control of his life, he needed to address his finances. Over the years, bills had piled up and he hadn't kept track of spending as closely as he should. So John decided to take a deep breath and dive in. The first thing he did was review his monthly expenses. He looked at his bank statements and tracked where his money was going. It didn't take long for him to realize there were areas he could cut back, like dining out less or canceling subscriptions he wasn't using. By cutting out some of these unnecessary expenses, John immediately freed up some cash that he could redirect towards savings or paying down debt. Next, John created a simple budget. He divided his income into categories: essentials like groceries and utilities, discretionary spending for things like hobbies and savings. He set realistic limits for each category, making sure to prioritize his needs first. One of the best things about this exercise was that it helped him feel more in control. By organizing his finances, he wasn't just paying bills, he was actively shaping his future. He also set up automatic payments for his bills so that they were taken care of without him having to think about them every month. This small action gave him peace of mind and reduced the stress of worrying about late fees. John also made sure to review his long-term savings and retirement plans. He contacted his financial advisor to check if he was on track for his goals. Even if you don't have a financial advisor, you can take similar steps by reviewing your savings plan and making any necessary adjustments. Remember, it's never too late to start organizing your finances. Even small changes can lead to big improvements over time. By setting a budget, cutting unnecessary costs, and reviewing your savings, you'll feel more secure and less stressed about your financial future. Do you keep a budget? Let us know your tips for staying on top of your finances in the comments below. But we're not done yet. There's one more step to feeling fully in control of your life in 2025. One of the most important aspects of resetting your life is prioritizing relationships. Human connections bring joy, comfort, and support, especially as we age. It's easy to get caught up in the busyness of life, but taking the time to nurture these relationships can make all the difference in how you feel day to day. For John, reconnecting with his loved ones was a game changer. He realized that while he'd always been close to his family, he hadn't been in touch as often as he wanted to be. He decided to make it a point to call his daughter every day, even if just for a few minutes. It wasn't a huge time commitment, but those daily conversations made him feel more connected and supported. Hearing about his daughter's day and sharing a laugh made John's heart lighter, and it helped him feel less isolated. You don't need to call every day if that's not your style, but making an effort to reach out can boost your emotional well-being. Whether it's a phone call, a message, or even a video chat, it's important to stay connected. These small moments of interaction help you feel grounded and remind you that you have a support system that cares. John also took time to reconnect with old friends. He reached out to a friend he hadn't spoken to in a while and was pleasantly surprised to find that their bond was just as strong as ever. Reconnecting with people who have been a part of your life for years can reignite positive emotions and bring a sense of belonging. Fostering these relationships doesn't just make you feel good. It can also provide a sense of purpose and emotional fulfillment, which is essential for overall well-being. Who would you reach out to today? Maybe a family member or an old friend? Share in the comments below. Let's inspire each other to connect more. Ready to organize your life even further? Setting personal goals is a powerful way to bring focus and direction into your life. Whether they're big or small, goals give you something to work towards and provide motivation to keep moving forward. It's not about overwhelming yourself with long to-do lists, but rather about choosing meaningful goals that excite you. John found that one of the most rewarding things he could do for himself was to set simple, achievable goals. After thinking about what he really wanted to accomplish in 2025, he decided to focus on a goal that would bring him joy and a sense of accomplishment: reading one book per month. For John, this goal wasn't about speed or quantity, but about the experience of learning and enjoying a good story. It was something he could easily incorporate into his routine, and each book he finished left him with a sense of pride. You don't have to choose reading as your goal. Maybe it's learning a new skill, starting a small creative project, or simply walking a certain number of steps each day. The key is to make sure your goals are realistic and meaningful to you. Setting personal goals gives you something to look forward to, provides a sense of purpose, and helps you stay focused on the bigger picture. John's goal of reading a book a month gave him a break from the usual routine and a way to unwind while expanding his mind. It was simple, yet fulfilling. By setting goals, he felt more in control of his time and better equipped to tackle challenges. What's one goal you want to achieve in 2025? Write it down below and share it with us. Setting goals is a great way to motivate yourself and create a sense of accomplishment. But there's one last thing that will truly complete your reset. Let's dive into it. Practicing gratitude is one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to reset your life. Taking a moment each day to reflect on what you're thankful for can shift your mindset, reduce stress, and enhance your overall well-being. It helps you focus on the positives, no matter how big or small, and brings a sense of peace and joy to your life. For John, the practice of gratitude became a cornerstone of his daily routine. Each night, he set aside a few minutes before bed to write down 3 things he was grateful for. Some days, it was the simple pleasure of a good cup of tea. Other times, it was a pleasant conversation with a friend. Other times, it was bigger things, like the support of his family, or the ability to take a walk in the fresh air. No matter the scale, acknowledging these moments of gratitude filled him with a sense of happiness and satisfaction. This small practice can have a huge impact. It trains your brain to focus on the good even when challenges arise. Gratitude helps to counterbalance negative thoughts and fosters a positive outlook on life. It can be done anytime, before bed, during breakfast, or even during a quiet moment in your day. The key is consistency. The more you practice gratitude, the more you'll find yourself appreciating life's blessings. Gratitude also encourages emotional well-being. By focusing on what you're thankful for, you strengthen your emotional resilience and can handle life's ups and downs with a calmer mindset. What are you grateful for today? Let us know in the comments. Practicing gratitude is a simple habit that can transform your life in just a few minutes each day. So there you have it, 7 simple steps that helped John reset his life in just 7 days. From decluttering your space to practicing gratitude, these small but powerful changes can make a world of difference. You can do this too. Remember, it's all about taking manageable actions one day at a time. Before you know it, you'll feel more organized, focused, and ready to take on 2025 with confidence. The best is yet to come, and it starts with you. Let's make 2025 your best year yet. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, share it with a friend who could use a fresh start, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips like this.